Hi guys, this is Carrie Fullerton with Fullerton Professional Organizing, and I just came back from the Harlingen Chamber of Commerce, and we were talking about starting a business, and so I thought I would come and go ahead and give you a little video about some things that you should do before you even think about starting a business. Now, starting a new business can be an exciting yet challenging venture. Okay, so here is a comprehensive list of some things to do before you launch your new business. Now, the first thing you want to do is develop a business idea that you're interested in, because you're going to need to identify a unique business concept. You're going to need to assess your skills, interest level, and experience, because there have been many people who have started businesses and then found out that was not for them. They just did not like it as much as they thought they would. Okay, so and research market demand and potential competition. Now, I will have to say the two businesses that I've started, my tea party business, which I've since sold and someone else is now doing, and my professional organizing business, I did not listen to the naysayers. I did do lots and lots of research before starting my business, and I did it anyway. But develop your business idea. Now, another thing you're going to do is what I just said. Conduct market research. Analyze your target audience. Study competitors and industry trends, and study them all over the country. There are lots of people that do, unless it's a completely brand new idea, which is possible since through COVID, a lot of brand new ideas were started that were never going to be successful until now. But study your competitors and industry trends. Determine market needs and preferences. Okay, now another thing you're going to need to do is sit down and create that business plan. Outline your business goals and objectives. Detail your products or services. Develop a marketing and sales strategy, and prepare financial projects and budgeting. Now, I've seen a lot of businesses, and I know a lot of entrepreneurs, but even though they've told me over and over what their business is and what they do, I have not. There's still a lot. I still don't understand their concepts and don't understand everything that they're trying to do in their business. It's just not clear. Okay? So, outline your business goals and objectives. That was number one. Detail your products or services so people are clear about what they are. Develop a marketing sales strategy so that people understand what you're telling them about your services, what the benefits are, and prepare financial projections and budgeting. Make sure your business plan is clear for you and for those that you may be wanting to go to the bank, take to the bank and get a loan for. They also need to know how clear you are, and for the future when you're explaining online, social media, face-to-face, what your business actually does, their value, their benefits. Okay? Now, then work on choosing a name for your business. Select a unique and memorable name, but not too long, even though I picked a long one, Fullerton Professional Organizing. My name is long, I know. Check for trademark availability. Secure a matching domain name for your website. Now, you may find that something that you have really got your heart set on may be already taken. But there are little tweaks you can make. You can spell it differently. And the spelling could work to your advantage, or it could work against you. Just be sure you pick a name that's memorable, easy to spell. Since my last name was Fullerton, well, that's what I wanted to choose. All right, but determine next the business structure. 1, decide on the legal structure. Do you want it to be a solo proprietorship, partnership, LLC? Do you or your spouse already have a business, so you want to add a doing business as? 2, understand the legal and tax implications of each structure. Just understand your business. Now that you've done all of that, you may now decide to register your business. 1, register your business name with local authorities. Obtain necessary license and permits if need be. Apply for an employee identification number, EIN, from the IRS, especially if you're going to be buying products and you want to be you want that tax benefit. Okay? Now, set up your business finances. Open a business bank account. Set up accounting first. Open up the business bank account. Set up accounting and bookkeeping systems. Determine your startup costs and secure funding if needed. This is where you're going to really put in the work to see what do you need to do if you need a bank loan, or if you need a loan from the city or a grant, or can you self-fund it by starting small and building little by little. Now for me, my first side hustle was a tea party business. What I did was I started so small as far as things that I needed. I had a vision in mind. I started with a pink and white gingham tablecloth. I wanted that to be my brand, my thing, my color scheme, the hot pink and white gingham. Well, there were no tablecloths in that style at that time. That was in 2000. So I went to the fabric store and I bought lots of fabric and I made my own tablecloth, and I reused that same tablecloth for every party I did because of that color scheme. Now, later on, when people started asking for different color schemes, I bought sheer table toppers to go over the pink and white gingham. Now, if the pink and white gingham did not look good underneath that particular color, then I did put a white tablecloth and then the sheer tablecloth. Those were my least expensive options, so that's what I did. I also wanted it to be a dress-up tea party. I could not afford a lot of fancy dresses to start with, so I bought all the ugly bridesmaids dresses, all the ugly ones, because they were the cheapest, and I cut the skirts off, made the skirts a new waistband for the skirts, and then I took tulle and made all these gathered aprons. That way, if it were just a regular tea party, they could wear just the skirts. Then when I started getting requests for princess tea parties, I added the fluffy tulle gathered aprons, or some tea party businesses made aprons. I just made tie-on skirts with the waistbands, and they could just tie it around, and they were princessy. Then little by little, every single party, I added that theme princess dress for the birthday girl. Therefore, the birthday girl had the princess dress of her theme, and everyone else had the skirts, or I started picking up princess dresses at the thrift store and garage sales and adding to my party business. I always wanted my business to be one that I did not owe money on, and I built it per party. Each party I added a different element. I purchased a different element depending on the theme. Now, of course, if they were doing Cinderella over and over and over and over, I bought several Cinderella dresses because that was popular. When it was Hannah Montana, I bought a bunch of dance outfits. So it depended on which parties were the most popular, whether I bought a whole set of dresses or mixed all the princess dresses together for that party. Of course, then I added other themes as people requested, like Despicable Me. No, not Despicable Me. That's not right. I forgot what it was, but it was the opposite of the Good Princesses. And I think you might know what that is. I've had people used to request the Bratz parties years ago. Just remember all the themes, all the popular movies between 2000 and pandemic. I even did a few girly Minecraft, rock and roll. My party business evolved from little women tea parties, Victorian little women tea parties, to all parties in general. Therefore, my party business went through a change and became glitzy glam tea parties. The tea parties were my niche, though. That was not going away, and I did eventually start making enough money to buy tablecloths and such, and I moved away from the pink and white gingham, even though the pink and white gingham still was my favorite. Now I have a full-time business of Fullerton Professional Organizing, and it is going quite well. I'm booked all the way through August, and if you're local, go ahead and book me if you need me. But we're going to go on to the next step. I forgot where I left off, so we're going to repeat some. Set up the business finances, open up the bank account, set up the accounting and bookkeeping system, determine your setup costs and secure funding if needed. That's where we left off. And consider getting business insurance. Okay, that's in case something happens. All right, now we're going to talk about developing your brand. We already went over some of the things that I did. If you are on a budget, you can start your brand where you need to start your brand so that it is affordable. Like I said, my brand was going to be the pink and white gingham, and of course my niche was tea parties. So I fit that in with that color scheme. Now, things changed, and and you can change your branding and rebrand later on, but if you want to start your business, you've got to start where you are. Now, create a logo and brand identity. That's one. Develop a website and establish an online presence. When I say an online presence, what I do now is I'm not always selling on social media. It's not always in your face. Sometimes it's just Tip Tuesday. Sometimes it's just Motivation Monday. But they see me on a daily basis, and I'm not hitting them with sales. Matter of fact, I only hit a sale, I send a salesy post maybe twice a week. You've got to connect with your audience. Join groups, but don't join groups to sell your business. Join groups to serve your community. The more you serve your community, even if it's just online, of course you can do face-to-face serving your community. But when people have questions about life, they want a recipe, they want to know how to parent, they need advice, give all of that. People see you, they connect with you, they get to know you, they trust you, and then when they see your salesy stuff, it's not as salesy either. They see a need and they call you, okay? But you can't always be salesy. Now, so create that social media profiles on relevant platforms and be helpful. Don't always be the give me business. Be the helpful, service-based business. Then they see and trust. Social media is a long game. All right, now prepare your legal documents. Draft those contracts, agreements, terms of service. Ensure compliance with local, state, and federal regulations. Consider consulting with a business attorney. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be a quick little session, okay? Now, set up your business location. Is it a home-based business? Is it an online business? Is it a brick and mortar? Choose a suitable location for your business. Home office, commercial space, etc. Set up the necessary equipment and technology. Ensure the space meets regulatory requirements and is ready for operations. If you're not ready for all of those expensive, do little by little as you can. People will grow with your business, or your business will grow. People will follow you as you grow. You don't have to be the best of the best right off. I mean, you do have to be the best, but you don't have to be the best of the best right at the get-go. Okay? Plan your marketing strategy. And 1, develop a marketing plan to attract and retain customers. Utilize digital marketing, including SEO, social media, email marketing. Consider traditional marketing methods such as print ads and networking events. But guys, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to, not everyone can pull off the dancing videos. Not everyone can pull off some of the crazy viral videos that people are doing. Sometimes it's just a video to say, hey, I'm here if you need me, and here's a tip. And the same with your email marketing. It can be a Tip Tuesday email. It can be, it doesn't have to be complicated. Just as long as they see you and they hear you. Now, consider traditional marketing methods. Okay, we already said that. Now, let's build a team if you need to build a team. But build a team as your business grows. You don't necessarily have to have a team right off the bat. But Identify the key roles and hire employees or contractors. Establish a company culture and employee policies. Provide training and resources for your team. Of course, it depends on what type of business, because if you're a roofer, you can't build a roof by yourself. All right? Now let's launch your business. Plan a launch event or promotion to introduce your business. Network with industry contacts and potential customers. Monitor your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Now, we're going to stay organized and committed. 1, set short-term and long-term goals. 2, stay adaptable and open to feedback. Now, don't take all criticism to heart. Some criticism is just mean. That's it. That's the only purpose. But some criticism is to improve. It's constructive, and you can use it to fuel you to making your business the best that it can be. Continuously evaluate and refine your business operations. That's 3. Now, when I started my tea party business, everybody told me, not everybody, okay, there were a lot of naysayers. When I started my professional organizing business, there was a lot of naysayers. And we have a lot of that is in our own head. But if you believe in it and you have the funds and you do it small and you don't go into debt, you can go for it. And if it doesn't work and you're not in debt, it's not really that big of a deal, okay? So, set short-term terms and long-term goals. Stay adaptable and open to feedback. Continuously evaluate and refine your business operations. All right, these are some of the steps to take before you start your business. These are things that must be done. Now, do all of them have to be done for every business? No, but most of them do. And at least on paper, at home, figuring these things out before you jump in. All right, guys, that is it for this post here on the podcast and YouTube. And I will see you on the next one.